In this section, I will be defining what it means to be on a team and differentiate the differences between a team and a group. In this section, I will be going over the key differences between teams and groups. What is a team? Edmondson explains that a team is a collective of individuals chosen to complete a specific task. To be a proficient member of a team, one needs to be able to collaborate and communicate effectively with fellow team members. Leaders of teams must find a way to effectively lead their team and be open to collectively learning with their team. Teams that want success must be open to experimentation and reflection on successes and failures. Key features of a group. A group is a number of individuals assembled together with some sort of common interest. In Cotu's Why Teams Don't Work, they explain the differences that separate a group from a team. Some of those factors being strong solo leadership based on individual performances, running of efficient meetings. It's measured by its effectiveness based on influence and shares a broad purpose with multiple individuals. Key features of a team. A team is a number of individuals who come together to achieve a common goal. In Cotu's Why Teams Don't Work, Cotu explains the several key factors that separate a team from a group. The first of those factors being that teams share leadership roles. The second being mutual accountability on teams. The third being the encouragement of open discourse and problem solving amongst team members and as a whole. The fourth being the measure of performance is done directly by assessing the problems that the teams attempt to challenge or solve. And the final one being how teams have a very specific purpose, which definitely differentiates between a group. In comparing groups versus teams, one should look to Cotu's Why Teams Don't Work. Here are some examples of groups versus teams and their differences. The first example is groups performances come from individuals versus team performances come from the collective. Groups look for their success from a whole bunch of individuals. Teams look for their success from the whole of the team. The next example will be groups are used for big tasks versus teams are used for specific tasks. Groups being larger and having individuals, they can take on bigger tasks versus teams who are used to take on specific tasks. The final example is groups acquire lots of perspectives versus teams target specific issues. Again, with groups being larger, they can tackle more issues and issues that have a lot of variety versus teams who are going for a very specific issue.